And then the third question to ask yourself, especially when it comes to the longer fasts, is are you trying to just step back and allow the intelligence of your body to do its job? And this is really where the deep autophagy comes in. This is where apoptosis comes in. This is where all those healing mechanisms that you're wanting with fasting can kick in. Dr. Mindy here, and on this video, I'm going to answer your question, which is, can I take my supplements in my fasting window? Can I take my medication in my fasting window? So many of you asked me this, so I wanted to put a whole video together so that you have the answer and you can find what's specifically right for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am a woman on a mission to get the world fasting. I want to get 1 million people here to my channel this year, learning the art of building a fasting lifestyle. The scientific evidence is extremely clear. When we compress our eating window, leaving more time for a fasting period, we can overcome chronic disease and we can start to improve our metabolic health. So welcome, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hopefully you'll find everything you ever wanted to know about fasting here on my channel. Those of you who send my videos out into the world, you share them with your friends, you share them on your social media, deeply grateful for you. We are going to change the health of the world through the art of fasting. I love being on this journey with you, so thank you. Okay, there's 3 things that I want to address in this video about the supplement and medication in your fasting window question. Are you ready? Okay, first, I'm going to start with medications, and here's what you have to know about medications. As you approach fasting, I don't want you to change anything that your doctor has prescribed for you. So if your doctor says you need to take your medication in the morning and you need to take it with food, then let's make that your eating window and let's have you do more fasting in the afternoon. If you're on a medication that actually needs to be taken on an empty stomach, great, then you can put that in your fasting window. But the thing to know is you do not want to alter your medication based off of this new excitement to create a fasting lifestyle. You want to bring your doctor into the conversation. You want to work with your doctor to find the right path for you. This is why we have so much science in all my videos, is so that you can even send your doctor here so they can learn about fasting, and then together you're working to figure out what's right for you. So don't change anything that your doctor prescribed you to do. Just let's build the lifestyle around that. Now, before I move off a medication, I want to point out that there is some evidence that, and this was a study done on thyroid medication, that you will, when you take thyroid medication on an empty stomach, it makes your cells more sensitive to the thyroid hormones that are in the medication. So remember that if all of a sudden you take thyroid medication in the fasting window, you may have a different response to that medication than if you took it when you were eating. So we want to be really careful if all of a sudden we switch over, you may actually absorb the medication in a deeper way than when you're eating. So always be mindful of that. Okay, second thing, supplements. Now this is an interesting one. Here's my general rule on supplements. First, if you can take it on an empty stomach, your supplements, awesome. I would just do it in your fasting window. Now, I can't take B vitamins in a fasted state. I get kind of nauseous. So I can do other supplements in a fasted state, but I can't do B vitamins. So what I do is I put it in my, I always take B vitamins in my eating window. So you got to find out if you can even stomach the supplement in that fasting window. Second thing, if you can move your supplements to the eating window, I think in general, that's just a great strategy to avoid nausea. A lot of supplements like vitamin D are done better when you take them with fats. So you might, if it's easy to put them in the eating window, great, go ahead and do it. And then the third question to ask yourself, especially when it comes to the longer fasts, is are you trying to just step back and allow the intelligence of your body to do its job? Now, this is really important because especially when we go into the longer fasts, We often are saying to our body, like, you're not going to get food for the next 48 hours, so I'm going to let this wisdom that's inside every cell figure out what needs to be done. And this is really where the deep autophagy comes in. This is where apoptosis comes in. This is where all those healing mechanisms that you're wanting with fasting can kick in. So the longer you fast, the more you may want to leave those supplements out of the picture because you're trying to tap into the intelligence. So just something to think about when you approach the longer fast. So that leads me to the third thing that I want to tell you, which is your fasting length. When you go to look at your supplements specifically, you want to look at your fasting length. If you are fasting less than 24 hours, supplements are great in the fasting window. If you're fasting between 24 and 48 hours, I would say supplements are optional. Maybe you don't take supplements those 2 days. Maybe you just let the intelligence do its job. And the third one is if you're fasting over 48 hours, no supplements, because now you're really into a deep fast where there's deep healing processes going on, and we don't want to mess with that. We want to honor what the body is doing to heal you. So shorter fasts, supplements can be great. Medium length fasts, it's optional. Long fasts, absolutely not. So there you go. There's some guidelines for you so that you can apply that to your life. So that's the skinny on supplements and medications. Hopefully now you have a good foundation of what you need to do. Medications, let's work with your doctor. Supplements, let's time them around whether we can stomach them in an eating window or a fasting window. And can you skip them? Maybe you skip them. Longer fasts, we don't do supplements at all. With the medications in the longer fasts, go ahead and keep taking them. Again, I don't want to change anything that your doctor has you on with those medications, which is why we really want to involve your doctor in this fasting journey that you're on. Okay, last thing. You guys have asked me, how do you pick good supplements? So I'm super picky about the supplements that I use on myself, my family, my patients. I have a real high standard for making sure that supplements are free of toxins and that they're effective. So all the supplements that I have vetted are on my webpage. You just go to drmindypelz.com, go to the store, you can see all my favorite supplements there. Second thing I want to let you know is that we got a Black Friday holiday gift guide coming out of all my favorite products. So that's coming to you. So all you got to do is put in the comments gift guide, and my team will send you the link to that. And I want to make sure that you understand that minerals are the #1 nutrient that your body is missing when you fast. So in all of your fasting time, and as you're building more of your fasting lifestyle, I want to make sure you're adding in minerals. You can put them into your fasting window. It's called Element T, is our favorite minerals. I also have done a great video called Minerals in Fasting that my team will link here that you can go check out. So minerals are like this weird little anomaly that we need to make sure that you're adding into your fasting window on a regular basis so that you keep your sodium, magnesium, and potassium balance in check. And a lot of you have told us how helpful Element has been for you to be able to fast appropriately. So there you go. That's what you should do with your medications and supplements.